What's going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to another video. Not done one for a while, so today we're going to be looking at the cutting process. So I'm doing a 12-13 week cut, which is going to run me into the new year. You guys can join along, and I thought it'd be a really interesting video because whenever I do a cut, I buy some new supplements, get some new stuff in to make sure that it's easier along my journey when I'm tracking my macros and foods. Actually out of breath from doing that run, which shows how unfit I am. It's Christmas time, thought I'd give you a quick tour of the house. Christmas tree is up, lights aren't plugged in yet. Presents are on the table. Some stuff for Theo, some stuff for me, I'm assuming. And my stuff hasn't come yet because I ordered it online. Right, I'm not going to drag this on. This video is about getting the right supplements to aid your exercise, nutrition and physique goals and make it as easy as possible. So let's do it. So it is 100% worthwhile noting at this point that I'm on a cut, therefore I'm in a calorie deficit. If you want to put on muscle mass, get bigger, you need to be in a calorie surplus. The reason why I buy all these supplements is not because you can't get the nutrition from food, but it's because it just makes my life easier. This isn't my full-time job. I run my own business that's in further education and training, and so if I'm busy and I'm on the road all the time and I can't get the food and calorie in that I need, then I need to work out a way to get specifically as much protein in as possible. That's the biggest challenge that I find. Now you may have noticed a couple of things on here. So I'm going to start from breakfast in terms of what I do. So breakfast, I normally have a nutritionist whole meal, maybe like a bagel with some smoked salmon, poached eggs, something like that. And then I'll always go to my go-to protein, which for me is always BSN Synthesis Edge. I mean, I've been trying proteins for years in, years out. This is the best in terms of taste, really good macronutrient. So carbs, 1 gram of sugar per serving and you get 24 grams of protein. So that's good if you're static. Remember, you're still going to need water to mix it, but really good. Always, you're always going to struggle, I think, to hit your protein intake if you've not got a decent whey protein, which for me is my go-to Synthesis Edge. Then we have supplementation. So I go for these, Reflex Nutrition Next Gen Pro. Just got a raft of vitamin A, B, C, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, magnesium, zinc. Literally you cannot go wrong with those. I also supplement with an omega-3, 6 and 9 supplement, a CLA and green tea to help aid fat loss. And towards the end of the cut I also take some taurine, and my calories are quite low and I find that I'm getting cramps. That kind of helps. I stick it all in one of these MyProtein tablets for the day, and then I know where I'm up to with my tablets. These I take towards the end, which are T6 incineration tablets. Loads of caffeine, bitter orange peel, capsicum extract, green tea. Helps kickstart your mornings and energy and helps burn fat. Next up we have some protein bars. I chose these this time around, but to be honest I choose whichever ones. I just try and keep them quite low in sugars and tend to not have ones that are too high in carbs, but really try and get my protein supplements from these. Around 20 grams of sugar in 20 grams of protein in those Grenade Carb Killer bars. So I use them and pretty much have one of those a day. I then have a Creapure, it's not a Creapure one, this is a creatine. I'm not taking this at the minute, but if I start finding that my strength's decreasing and I want to improve bench press here, apparently by 18.6%, then that's my go-to. I just tried this time around for something different. I wouldn't normally take something like this. It's actually not bad. I'm going to do a separate review completely on this Mars whey protein. It's expensive, it doesn't really taste like Mars, and the macros are actually okay. So I have one of those just to mix up the taste between these two. And then you'll probably see these are very similar. These are like what I call bulking shakes. So you have 3 of those and it's got 54 grams of protein in it. And the reason I take those is because you try and find me a supplement on the road that's got 500 calories in with 54 grams of protein and the balance of carbs, and yeah, it's got 26 grams of sugar, which I get isn't great, but it's got a whole raft of other stuff in. So I use this if I know I'm out on the road all day, I'm not going to be able to pick something up and I need something that's going to be substantial. 100 and odd calories, 500 calories, and that's the difference. So if you think about it, let's say I'm getting a couple of 100 calories from that 20 grams of protein, a couple of 100 from that, and another maybe 40 grams of protein, 50 grams of protein from that. Panic stations, my battery has died on my camera. So very quickly, if you think from these and these, you're looking at effectively like 100 grams of protein, and get the balance of the other 100 grams from natural foods. That's like my 200 grams of protein for the day. That gives me what I need to get those goods. So if you liked it, give the video a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not done already. See you in the next video.